Hi, welcome. My name is Nadia and this is a 30-minute yoga flow class, so expect a little bit of a challenge here. The focus is the same as my weekly classes in January. We decided on a theme of Manipura, so our third chakra just around the belly button, the chakra of fire. And it's also our powerhouse, so where we store all of our prana. This is our center here. So it is a fiery one, it is a challenging one, but it's one that I thought would be a really good theme for the beginning of the year. When it's balanced, it's our center of vitality. We feel confident, we feel clarity and wise and able to make the right decisions. I thought, well, what a perfect one to work on, because this is all about us, right? So we can work on our external world at the moment, but there is no way of knowing what's going on externally, and it's not in our power, it's not in our control, but we can do us. So that's why I thought we'd do this, and also it's a little bit of a challenge, so good to start the year as we mean to go on. So yoga, if you've got any injuries that you're worried about and you're new to yoga, perhaps not the video, but also speak to a doctor, speak to a yoga teacher, get some information, know how you need to modify, and then get going on these online classes. I'm always available for questions. If you like the video, like it, and comments always welcome. And let's get straight into it. Just a note as well, we're going to do Kapalabhati at the beginning. If you're pregnant, have low or high blood pressure, just ignore it. Take a few minutes just seated, deep breathing. And that is it. So yeah, if you don't know what Kapalabhati is, perhaps just do a tutorial before the class. Okay, let's get started. So, cross legs. Allow your knees to soften and relax down to the earth. Your hands to rest on your knees or thighs. And just before we begin the technique Kapalabhati, so it's a kriya, which means to cleanse or purify our system, our internal world. And it's also working the belly, which is our Manipura center. So it's a really good way to start. But before, it's always important to ground. So feel the earth beneath, feel the feet, connect to the floor, any parts that connect, see or feel the temperature, the texture, and the feeling of pressure and weight. And release heavy into those parts that connect. And for those of you that have an intention, you come to every class, your Sankalpa, coming to that now. And for anyone this is new, just setting an intention for your class. Why are you here? What is it you would like to receive from your practice? More energy, more conscious breathing, more time to yourself, which I know we all need. So let's start to breathe. We'll begin on the third breath. On the exhale, pumping the air out. The only thing that should move is the belly. Make it as fast or as slow as you need. So first, 2 long, deep breaths in. So 1 and out. 2 in and out. Squeeze all of the air at the bottom. And then third inhale to prepare. Pumping when you're ready on the exhale. And exhale, squeeze all of the air out. And then you're going to inhale 3/4 of the way and hold the breath for 2 seconds. 1, 2, exhale. Second round, 2 long breaths before. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze all of the air out at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale third to begin the second round. On the exhale. exhale, squeeze all of the air out. And then inhale, fill up and hold the breath for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. This is our third and final. Make it quicker if you feel comfortable. If not, keep it slow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, third time to prepare to begin. And exhale, well done. Squeeze all of the air out. For a challenge on the inhale, fill up and then hold for 10 seconds if you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Just sit with that for a moment just to notice how you feel. If you practice Kapalabhati, it's a challenge, but it should energize and feel like it's cleansed from the whole body. And then open your eyes when you're ready. We're going to start to move now. So remove the cushion, get straight into it. Still working on our belly. This is our center. This is where our focus today. On the inhale, drop the belly down as you lift the heart and gaze. Cow. And exhale, bring the belly in and up as you round in cat. 2 more, inhale. Don't arch if it feels like the lower back won't take it. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale, bring the belly in and up. Now we've got 2 options. Those of you that can hold a plank, you're going to hold high plank. Those of you that know that that won't be good for your wrist or shoulders, press the floor away, engage your core, little bend in the elbows just to protect that area, and bring your belly in and up toward the spine. There's a little rounding, it's kind of in between a cat. And then those of you that can, step your way back to high plank. So in high plank you're doing the same, so you're bringing the belly in and up. There's an almost upper body rounding. You're pressing your heels away to get a strength in the legs, but your whole front body should feel tight and engaged. That's what we're working. Take an inhale and then exhale. We're all going to lower onto our belly. So whether you use your knees or not, bend the elbows in toward the body. Inhale, we're coming up into a baby cobra and turning or twisting to our right. So elbows are into the body, twist, look over your right shoulder, and then exhale, come back through center. Inhale as you come up, turn and look over your left shoulder. It's just a baby cobra, so we're not coming up too high, and then exhale, lower down. On the third, we're going to come up into baby cobra through the center. So lift and lengthen, lifting from the belly. So if you wanted, you could lift the hands. So working a little bit more challenging. Make sure you're breathing. It is a challenge. One more deep breath. And then as you exhale, lower down, tuck the toes, lift the hips. You're going to send your hips high, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers and your toes and then lift the tailbone. It might be your first of the day, so it might feel good to bend the knees. One at a time or both. Those of you that need to modify, always have that bend in your knees. Good, and then look forward as if you're about to pounce and creep the feet to the front of your mat. Taking it into a ragdoll, so knees bent, chest rests on thighs, holding opposite elbows if you can and feel steady, or just have the hands to the ground if you feel you need more support. Head, neck, shoulders, and that's it. Head, neck, shoulders, all relaxed and releasing down towards the earth. This is a great release for the lower back and the upper back. And then when you're ready, you're going to release or reach up. So as you start to roll up, keep your head, your neck, your knees bent. And then a couple of shoulder rolls when you arrive. Great. So now bringing your feet to Tadasana. We're going to do some sun salutations. We'll do 3 rounds. Very simple. Begin in Tadasana, ground feet, engage your core. So feeling your center in everything we do. Inhale, reach those arms up. And on the exhale, you're going to twist to your right. So arms come out to a T. As you look right, inhale, center, reach those fingers. Exhale, twist to your left. Left arm is back, right arm is forward. Inhale, center, perhaps a back bend. Those that know it's safe to. Core and glutes switched on. And then exhale, we all meet. Forward fold, hands down, head relax. Inhale, flat back, so lengthen. And then exhale, fold in again. Now step your way back to high plank. We've been here before, should feel easy, right? Press the floor away, engage your core. And those of you that can lower without the knees do. Otherwise, drop the knees down. On the inhale, low or high cobra. See how your back feels, if it's warm, high, if not low. And then hips high, down dog. If you've got any lower back injuries, we are working back bends today. It's our center. So if you need, because we want to stretch that area, but if you need rest, always take rest. And then we'll balance it out with twist. Look forward as you walk forward. Inhale, flat back, and then fold again. Now to stand, lift up, reach those fingertips high, and then exhale, twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center, perhaps back bend, and exhale, float down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, and then exhale, fold. Step back to high plank, push up pose. Press the floor away, engage your core, and then lower down with or without the knees. Inhale, lift up to your back bend of choice. Stay low if you need to protect the back. And hips high, down dog. Not holding too long. Look forward, stepping to the front of your mat. Flat back here. And fold, exhale. Next, inhale to stand. Reach the arms high. And then exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Moving from the rib cage as we twist. Inhale, center, perhaps back bend, those that know it's safe, and then forward fold. Inhale, flat back, and then exhale, step back to your high plank. Take your vinyasa of choice, lowering the knees if you need it. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or up dog, and exhale, the hips high, downward dog. Good, hoping to feel a bit warm now. Look forward, stepping back to the front of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale, and then inhale to stand. Last of these, inhale, reach, and exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to your left, and then inhale, center, perhaps back bend, but this time exhale, Tadasana, just a little change. I'm going to switch it up. Now bend knees, lift arms, come through your chair, sat in an imaginary chair. We're going to twist to your right, so hands at your center. Those of you that need a gentler version, just twist your right here. Those of you that can, hook left elbow outside right knee. Good, and then look, check the knees are in line, and then look to your right. We're going to go over to the other side, so inhale through center, exhale, hands to your heart, maybe just twist, or hook that right elbow outside left knee. Well done, inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale through center. And exhale, dive forward and fold. Head relaxed. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold. We want to step through a vinyasa and meet in your down dog. You choose how you flow here. And if you want to skip it, you just step to down dog. And then from there, the feet come together. And we want to use a little bit of core again. So right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And on the exhale, bring your right knee in between your elbows. Good. And then hug it in, so you're rounding the upper back. Inhale, lift it high. And exhale, bring your right foot on the inside of the hands. Going to come up into high lunge on the inhale. So reach those arms up. And on the exhale, cactus arms. So our elbows are in line with the shoulders. Heart goes forward, shoulders go back. And then inhale, center, we're going to twist. Exhale, hands to your heart and twist. Perhaps this is your twist, or you hook that left elbow outside right knee, just as we did in our twisted chair. You could look down to your right or up to the sky, whatever feels good. Inhale, center, and exhale, left hand down as right arm comes up. And then from there, a little bit of a challenge. Press into both feet, and can you lift your left hand off the floor, and you're in this twist that we've been doing. Now reach those arms up again, hands down. Those of you that can vinyasa, great. If you need to skip it, down dog, and if you need rest, child's pose. We'll meet in down dog, those flowing, feet together, left leg lifts, two-legged dog, left knee in between your elbows, core engaged. Bring that knee in and up toward the spine. And then inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between the hands for our twisted high lunge. So inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, cactus arms first. Little heart opener. So chest forward, shoulders back. Gaze forward or up. Up will challenge your balance. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hands on the exhale to prayer. Right elbow hooks outside left knee, and look to your left. Knee is staying over the ankle. Now inhale, reach those arms high, and exhale, right hand is down and left arm is up. One line between wrists. You know what's coming? A little bit of a challenge. Keep that knee over the ankle. Bring a weight onto the right fingertips, and then reach. Left arm is back, right arm is forward. Well done. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down. Those that want to vinyasa, go for it. Those that want to skip it, down dog. And those that need rest, child's pose. I try to accommodate everybody here. So hips high, down dog. Look forward, step, walk, or anything else forward. Inhale, flat back. And forward, exhale. And then back to the chair that we started in. So knees bent and reach the arms up, and from there we're going to come up onto the toes. Could just be a millimetre that the heels lift, or all the way up to a high heel. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, can you maybe come about halfway? Some of you may also be able to reach the arms back and lower a little bit more towards the thighs. Well done, those of you there. And then from there, see if you can reach those arms back up. As you do, straighten into the legs and release the heels, release the shoulders, shoulder roll. Beautiful. Not even one warrior. We're nearly almost there. So, warrior time. Bring your right foot back for warrior one. Front knee bends into an angle. Arms reach to the sky. Palms could come together. If you do bring your palms together, it turns into a bit of a back bend. That's fine if you know your back is safe too. But you've got to protect the back. So core engaged, glutes turned on, and then from there, open out warrior two. So wider footing, front knee over the ankle, and then from there, flip the front hand, reach back, and then exhale, take it into side angle. Choices, forearm to thigh, fingertips down, one line between wrists. Hold, and then if you want to feel a little side body, reach that right arm forward. And then as you look down, bring it down. Those of you that want to add in some more fire, vinyasa. And then hips high, downward dog. Okay, so other side. We're going to bring your right foot forward in between the hands. We want warrior one. So back foot turns, facing forward, front knee over the ankle. As you inhale, reach, hold. Arms could be in line with shoulders or palms together. Perhaps gaze forward or up if your back is strong. And then from there, open out warrior two. Wider stance. Arms out to a T. Flip your front hand, reach. And exhale, back hand, back leg. Next exhale, take it into side angle. So forearm to thigh or fingertips down. Left arm is up in line with its shoulder. And then for the last breath, reach it forward. For a side stretch, look down, left hand down. Throw it in if you want it. This will be the last one. So vinyasa or skip it. And we meet in downward dog. Well done. All right. So from here, inhale. And then exhale, bring the feet nice and wide, hip mat distance. And then hands as forward towards the feet, or back towards the feet as you need, to feel stable for a twisted down dog. So Left hand across to right leg, anywhere on the outside of that leg. And breathe, looking under your right arm. Oh yes, breathe. All this talking, I forget to breathe. Now take your left hand down and then swap. Right hand across, anywhere on the outside of that left leg. Look under the left arm and breathe. Exhale, bring that right hand down. We want to come down to the floor. So knees to the earth, big toes touch. Knees nice and wide, and then hips to heels, forehead to the earth. And connect to the earth, to the ground. Deep breaths in and complete breaths out. So we're going to go into a little heart opening flow. This is our last back bendy thing. Again, anyone that knows you have to support the back, they'll give you the option to stay here. So your big toes are touching, the knees are nice and wide. The left hand is towards the left side, the right side of the mat. So if you bring that towards the side, you'll get a little bit more into the shoulder on that side. And then the right hand comes behind you. If you can get both hands in the floor, that's good. And then look back towards your right hand and ground the head if you can. If you can't, get a cushion and ground it that way. Because we want to feel as if you're reaching your hands apart. This is important. And that will get this amazing stretch into the shoulders. So feel that. And then as you look back, those that can back bend, you bring the back hand grounded as you start to lean forward with your hips and reach your left arm either up in line with its shoulder or back for more of a back bend. And then from there, you're going to lower down. So hips come back down first. And then the left hand comes back, the right arm comes forward, maybe a little over towards the left side of the mat. Both hands pulling apart, head resting down. You know what's coming, so if you want to, you press into the left hand, press your hips forward, right arm goes up and then back. Any gaze that feels good. And then you have the choice to flow. I love this little flow. So you just make it your own. You flow between each side that you just did. You can use any gaze that feels right and just do it maybe 2 or 3 times on each side, depending on how fast or slow you make this. Amazing. And then hands down, bring the knees together and just take a nice close knit child's pose. So knees together, head down, reach the arms back, shoulders rest. Take a deep breath in and maybe sigh out. Excellent. We're going to slowly come up. Because 30 minutes goes so quick, it's almost an introduction to yoga, but it's good if you haven't got a lot of time. We're going to come down onto our back now. I have to check that I've got the time right. So hands on your shins before we lie down. I think most of you that know me know what's coming. Your boat. Now, if you can, hold it for 10 deep breaths. That's great. If you need to bring the feet down in between those breaths, do. Okay, so find your Navasana that works for your body. It could be different every day. And then hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, engage your core, 6, and 5. You're halfway through, well done. You might start to shake. 4, 3, 2, and 1. For the final part, if you want to have a little hover before you lie down, do. If not, just lie down on the back, knees in. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a rock. So we've worked our centre pretty strong. I think what's important now is to just make sure that we twist the body out nice and deep. So bring your arms out to a T, or a Y, depending on what space you've got, and then knees over to the right as you gaze over to the left. Anyone that's got neck pain or trouble, you'll know that looking up feels nicer. So just do what feels good for your body. And I talk about this one Sanskrit word, it's like my favourite one, but svadhyaya. That's what we do when we practice yoga. It's called self-study. So yoga, as you know, is a very individual practice. It's all about you. When you're on your mat, this is you, your body. What poses does your body love and crave? And what poses does your body know is not safe? And how can you modify for you and your practice? Or how can you change the practice that's being taught from the teacher to work for your body specifically, or for your day, your energy levels? So last breath here, and then come to center. So knees center, gaze center. Knees to the left as you gaze, either up or to the right. Some of you may have another variation for the legs, of course. Use that. So we've worked our Agni, our internal fire. We've purified, we've cleansed, we've detoxed. So now it's all about letting your body do the rest of the work internally. And you can just sit back and watch in your Shavasana. That's why we're there. So knees back up, and then find your Shavasana position. Legs and arms straight. Or you can have any other position that works for you. Eyes closed, and then just feel your body. How do you feel after that? Energized, maybe tired, warm, sweaty. Just feel what you feel and allow it to be. Your physical work is done, but the self-study continues. So notice how you feel. Notice the body and its and the parts that connect to the earth, the ground below. Notice how your breath moves in your body, but without control now. So any ujjayi or any practice you maintain throughout the asanas, it's good to let go. And just watch the breath as it is naturally. If you've got longer, perhaps staying here longer, just press pause. Or just allow it to continue, but otherwise we're going to come out. So start to deepen the breath into the belly and wiggle your fingers and toes. Bringing the feet together and the arms overhead, interlace the fingers and press out from the palms to the feet. And then bend the knees, give yourself a nice hug before you roll onto your right side, where you'll rest for a breath in any way that feels good. And then come up when you're ready. So finding a seated position, one that we began with. Hands in your lap, your thighs, your knees. Eyes gently close, and just take a moment with your body, with your gratitude. So feeling grateful for the body, the breath, and your discipline to your practices. Hands at your heart. And then bow down. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you. And then lift your head. Keep your eyes closed, rub your hands together. And then cut them over your eyes and breathe that in. As you exhale, release. So thank you for practicing this with me. As always, comments, welcome. Enjoy your day. Bye.